Hello, it's Mrs. Slocum here. It's a bit strange not starting the first day of the summer term at school, but I thought we should have an assembly as normal. Welcome back. I hope you had a lovely Easter holiday. I hope you got outside to enjoy some of the sunshine. I hope you got to have some chocolate or something delicious. I hope you got a chance to play a good game with someone else in your household. Normally, at the beginning of term, we talk about our secrets of success, like push yourself, or our values, like determination. However, everything is a bit different, so I thought today our assembly should be about being brave. We do this a lot in assemblies, so you know what to do. I want you to talk to the grown up watching this with you, or with your sister or brother, about when you've been scared of something. It can be something big, maybe what's happening at the moment, or it may be something small, like finding a spider in the corner of your bedroom or going on a roller coaster. Whatever it is, have a chat with the person you're with. As part of our assembly, I'm going to read you a story about being frightened and being brave. The story is called The Black Dog by Levi Pinfold. One day, a black dog came to visit the Hope family. Mr. Hope was the first to see it. My goodness, he cried, dropping his toast. He didn't waste any time in calling the police. There's a black dog the size of a tiger outside my house, he told the policeman. The policeman laughed. What should I do? Asked Mr. Hope. Don't go outside, said the policeman, and put the phone down. OK, so have a think. What is the size of the black dog according to Mr. Hope? Have a chat to the person next to you. Mrs. Hope was next to get up. My goodness, she cried, dropping her mug of tea. She didn't waste any time in calling for Mr. Hope. Did you know there's a black dog the size of an elephant outside? She yelled. Yes, said Mr. Hope. What should we do? Asked Mrs. Hope. Turn out the lights so it doesn't know we're here. OK, so think. What is the size of the black dog according to Mrs. Hope? What has happened to its size? Have a chat. Adeline Hope was next to get up. My goodness, she cried, dropping her toothbrush. She didn't waste any time in calling for her parents. Did you know there's a black dog the size of a Tyrannosaurus Rex outside? Yes, said Mr. and Mrs. Hope together. What should we do? Asked Adeline. Close the curtains so it can't see us. OK, so have a think. What's the size of the black dog now? Has it got bigger or has it got smaller? Have a chat with the person next to you. Morris Hope was next to get up. My goodness, he cried, dropping his teddy. He didn't waste any time in calling for the family. Did you know there's a black dog the size of a big Jeffy outside? What's a big Jeffy? Asked Adeline Hope. Never mind that. What should we do? Demanded Morris Hope. Hide under the covers, they wailed. OK, so we've heard from the fourth member of the family. Have you noticed what's happened to the size again? Even if you don't know what a big Jeffy is. By the way, I don't know either. It was then that the youngest member of the Hope family, called Small for short, noticed that there was something going on. What are you lot doing under there? We're hiding from the black dog, they whispered. Oh, you were such sillies, said Small, opening the front door. Don't go out there, gasped her family. The hound will eat you up. It'll munch your head. It'll crunch your bones. But Small had gone anyway. Outside, the black dog leaned down toward her and breathed. Crikey, you are big, said Small. What are you doing here, you guffin? The black dog snuffed at her. Okay, have a look at how big the black dog is compared to Small. Would you be scared of the black dog if you were Small? All right then, she said. If you're going to eat me, you'll have to catch me first. And with that, she scurried into the lowering trees. As she ran, she made up a song. You can't follow where I go unless you shrink, or don't you know? The black dog followed. As Small hurried towards the frozen pond, under the little bridge and over the ice, she sang, You've got fat legs, ice is thin, lose some weight or you'll fall in. And the black dog followed. What have you noticed about the size of the black dog? Is it the same size as it was on the page before? Have a chat to the person next to you. Next, she scuttled through the playground, down the slide, and around the roundabout, singing, You've got a big tum, I'm all slim, you'll fit through if you're more trim. And still the black dog followed. Okay, have a look at the picture. Have you noticed what's happening to the black dog? Is it as big as it was? Finally, Small had run all the way back to the house. You'll find out why they all hide if you follow me inside. And with that, Small tumbled into her warm home through the cat flap. She really was that small. And so, by now, was the black dog. Inside, Small grabbed a washing basket and, as the black dog scrabbled in behind her, she covered him with a loud Ha! Just then, the rest of the Hope family popped up from behind their barricade. You haven't been munched, cried Mrs. Hope. You haven't been crunched, cheered Mr. Hope. You haven't been eaten, yelled Morris Hope, missing a poetic opportunity. But where's the black dog? Asked Adeline. Without a word, Small lifted up the basket. The rest of the Hope family were extremely pleased to see that the black dog was neither so huge nor so scary as they had feared. He doesn't seem fierce at all now I really look at him, said Mr. Hope. The rest of the family agreed. We were silly, said Adeline. Only Small knew the right thing to do. Everyone was quiet for a while, thinking how brave Small had been. You've got a lot of courage facing up to a big, fearsome thing like that, said Mrs. Hope. There was nothing to be scared of, you know, replied Small Hope as she went to sit by the fire, and the black dog followed. Okay, so think back to the story we've just read and talk to the person next to you, either a grown up or your brother or sister, and think, how was Small Hope so brave? What did she do? Would you have done the same? Hopefully, from listening to the story, you'll have noticed that Small Hope was brave because she was the only member of the family who went out and confronted her fear of the black dog. In actual fact, he didn't end up being such a scary worry after all. Sometimes in life, things that we're frightened of aren't as scary as we may have thought they are. Sometimes the spider in your bedroom isn't as big as you thought, or the roller coaster isn't as high. With any fear or thing you're scared of, always remember you should tell a grown up how you are feeling, whether that's a teacher at school or right now a grown up at home. Hopefully, they will help you to realise things aren't as scary as they sometimes seem. So, we're nearly coming to the end of our assembly, so close your eyes or take a look at the picture of the candles. Sometimes we have a really big fear or are really scared of something. Have you felt angry recently? Have you felt worried recently? Or maybe you felt frightened recently. It can be hard sometimes to be brave enough to confront our fears and tell someone when we have a problem. However, it is always better to share our worries because doing so can help to make them smaller than they actually seem. Well, that's the end of our assembly today. I hope you and your family are okay and you enjoyed listening. I can't wait to see you again soon. Take care, be safe, stay home. Bye.